Hello YouTube, this is B-Boy Talk 1990, and this is Meta Talk episode 4. Wait, I did Sabers, GBs, Jubilees. Yeah, this is episode 4 now with this deck I played for regionals, Blackwings. Yes, Blackwings is still amazing regardless of what format, and it is, even if it got hit hard with one Kulu, one Gale, one Whirlwind, it's still a beast. He does put a lot of people in check. And no oppression. That's even that's like their one of the ace cards they could play with. That's not even Blackwing support. Now, for Blackwings, they can be anti-meta if they wanted to, but it could hurt them at the point too. Like King Tiger Wangu, you don't want a special Gale when you have him around because Gale dies. IU, Blizzard, yeah. So that's the thing. Now, before I get to the actual talking about them, I was gonna do this video like I believe a week ago, if I remember correctly, but I was packing to go for my trip in New York and Chicago, so I didn't have any time to make this video at the time. So, but now I'm here back in Miami since I came back since January 4th. So that was when yeah, January 4th. So now let's get started with this Blackwing meta talk. I'm gonna start off with Vayu, he's not bad. It's just his effect kind of I don't like the first effect. He's not gonna be a tuner when he's on the field, but when he's in the graveyard though, he can give you your monsters like Silverwind, Armor Master, and Armwing, just by banishing him with either Sirocco to get Armwing, Armwing to get Armor Master, or Armor Master to get Silverwind. So basically, this is like a Pokemon reference. Like Vayu evolves to Sirocco, Sirocco evolves to Armwing, Armwing evolves to Armor Master, Armor Master evolves to Silverwind. Yeah, I had to do Pokemon reference on that because I just kind of look at it like that's what it just looks like to me. Just Vayu evolving to whichever one he wants, basically. So, anyways, so yeah, the only way you can make him become a tuner is if you use it with Shura. That's with Shura. So that's the only way, with Shura's effect. So that's the only way you can basically make Vayu become a tuner. So on a scale of, that's pretty much it. The only grab I have, he's not gonna be a tuner when he's in the field, but he's good fodder for Icarus attack. You contribute him, and if you have like a Sirocco or Armor Master, you can banish them and get whoever you want. Bionic, same thing. So let's get 1 through 5. I'm gonna give him a 4.5. Next up is Blizzard. Blizzard, a level 2 1300 beater. That's actually not bad, honestly. I mean, it's 0 defense, so that's the one thing. But then again, there are others that have like low, their defenses are low, so I mean it's kind of probable. So it's not bad. I don't mind, but its effect is pretty awesome actually. Except you can't special summon him. Well, good and bad. I mean, sure, it's could be messed up if he does get special summon, but if you don't, but you can't get him, and you have to, only you can do is by normal summon. That's it, and you have to banish it in the graveyard. But you have Dark Arm Dragon on the field to do the effect, so that's kind of like the big downside because I don't play Dark Eruption at all, and I plan not to because, well, I did try it. It did work, but however, it did get slow on me, so I didn't play it anymore. So, Blizzard though, he's still good. He makes your 6s. He can make your 5. He can make 9 if you have Shura. I mean, well, Bora if you have a better example. Him, Bora, and Kalut, you got a Trishula right there. So, On a scale of 1 through 5, I'm just gonna give him a 4.75 because you just can't special summon him. That's pretty much it. Next up is Gale. Blackwing Gale. A little self-explanatory, but he is played in anti-meta, even in GBs. Like, I do have a rare version of him in my GB deck, just for use as synchro material. But my god, because I made my Gladiator like anti-meta, and he is anti-meta basically, because you can have your opponent's monsters, they don't gain it back. You use synchro material for whatever level 7 or level 8, depending on who you want. I mean, this guy is just pretty much a beast. Honestly, he really is a beast. So, and what's even more busted is that he could special summon himself whenever there's a Blackwing monster on the field. So if you can do Shura, then Bora, then Gale, get a level 7, end of story. You got a Shura and an Armor Master. I don't know if it's guaranteed if it's gonna be a good combo, but however, it is pretty strong for a good start. So, but still, Gale is an amazing card. I mean, there's a reason why he's limited to 1. So on a scale of 1 through 5, he's basically an automatic 5. What more can you say? It's Gale. Next up is Kalut. I don't know why this guy is limited to 1. I mean, he's Honest is better than him, honestly. Huh, funny pun intended. Anyways. No pun intended. But anyways. Kalut is like Honest for Blackwings, but instead, the Blackwing just gains 1400 attack. Okay. That's it? Well, what if my opponent plays Honest and while I colluded? Then that's basically gonna screw me over a lot more. So that's the biggest gripe I have with Kalut, is you just gain for his attack. That's it. It's Blackwing's Honest, but if you wanted Blackwings to be broken, he should have the same effect as Honest, but not for lights, but it's for darks. No, for Blackwings specifically. And if any monster is going to attack it, it's just going to gain the attack of the monster. That way, it will be a Blackwing's Honest. Honestly, it will be Blackwing's Honest. I mean, it is Blackwing's Honest, but it's just not the best Honest for darks. So on a scale of 1 through 5, I'm gonna have to give this one a 4. He's good for defense or offensive ways. Just his gain, you only gain 1400 attack. That's just complete crap though. But I still love Kalut, but somewhat I don't know what to say about him. But I still love him. Next is Zephyrus. Zephyrus here. My man Zephyrus. This guy is bombing in different decks than just Blackwings. He's bombing with Dragonities. He's bombing with plants, which some point, I don't know, there could be some plant players that might watch this, but they need to die at some point. But still, I love Zephyrus, because Zephyrus here is this. You could bounce any card to save a card. Like for Blackwings, you could bounce Black Roman. Dragonities, Dragon Ravine. For plants, whatever the hell you want to bounce back, just so you could get broken again. Just so you can herpity-derpity again. Anyways. You can only do it by once. Okay, you lose 400 life points. That's a good cost. That's like a cost you pay for doing that kind of effect. If you don't pay, you don't take any damage at all. That's like pretty broken. And if you could do it like up to 3 times, that's still even more broken. Then Blackwing Dragon would actually be pretty useful. Like honestly, super useful. Like if you do this multiple up to 3 times, Blackwing Dragon get 3 counters already. Send it to my opponent's monsters and they lose damage. So yes. But it only can do it once. That's pretty much it. So Blackwing Dragon, let me just clear it a little better. It's still a useless synchro, which I am not sure why it's one of the Sino dragons. I mean, it would have been so better if it had something to do with Blackwing in particular. like that, then it would have been so much better. Instead of just fucks up burns, that's pretty much it. Because for every deck, sorry, it's just a 2800 beat stick. So but still now on Zephyrus' part, I'm just gonna give him a 5 right there because he's very versatile. I love this guy so much. Next, Aura, pretty self-explanatory, big piercer, anything. Scale of 1 through 5. I'm gonna give him a 4.75. He's a great piercer. Just he's most likely in any Blackwing you get, it's gonna be either him or Sirocco. So that's your banishing fodder if you have like good play Allure Darkness or something. So next up is Shura. Shura here is pretty self-explanatory also. A 1800 beat stick, level 4, exceed material, synchro material with Gale, Abora. His effect, you just destroy a monster, send it to the graveyard by battle. Special summon a level of 1500 or lower Blackwing tuner, and this effect's negated. So this him with value gives you instant Catastor, or Android, or any other level 5 you could play. But most likely Catastor is a better play. And to be honest with you, I love Shura more than Bora because Boris is a piercer, but it has nothing else to give. Shura here is once he destroys something, he can special summon someone of a tuner, and you can synchro with it. So that's what. Now there's something that he does hit me though, is with him and Kochi the Daybreak. So that's the one that bugs me a lot is can they be synchro? He be a synchro material by Shura's effect. So now from a scale of 1 to 5, he's a 5 also. He's basically a 5. Last but not least, Sirocco. Sirocco, a big 2000 level 5 beater. You can normal summon him if you have no monsters on your field and your opponent has a monster. So he's just by a normal summon. So basically he's like Blackwing Cyber Dragon, but instead of special summoning, you just normal summon. Okay, a 2000 beater, he pumps. I love his pumping effect. So you can do it on Bora, no, better, Armwing. Armwing pierces, gains a 800 if he goes against someone in defense position. You can possibly get game. And not only that, you swarm a lot with Blackwings. So you can get Gale, you can get Bora, no, Blizzard. Okay, so you have him, right? And then next turn, Blizzard, then you get Bora, then you get Gale. Make Armwing with Blizzard and Bora. Not Bora, I meant Zephyrus. Then sync those two, get Armwing, bounce Gale back to your hand, special Zephyrus, then get Armor Master, Sirocco's effect, pump Armwing, he becomes a 68 beater, and then destroys like a morphing jar, plus with an additional like, he's gonna be a 7600 beater that pierces, and that's a huge chunk of damage from morphing jar to take. Plus for you is that you just discard your hand like you had dead draws, and then you can just get five new good hands. But however, once he does a pump effect, no other monsters can attack. Not even Dark Arm Dragon, even if you have him. So I think that's pretty fair, because if every other monster could attack when he pumps someone, that's just broken. Like honestly, it would be broken in my part. So that's why it's good that he's like giving you a gift once per turn, but if you're going alone. We can't back you up on this one. You gotta make it count. That's what Sirocco is basically saying. Make it count for a once per turn thing. So from a scale of 1 through 5, I'm gonna give him a 4.95 because he's a great pumper, but he just can't attack if he pumps. But that's okay. It's fair though. So that's my whole Blackwing meta talk. And I'm going to do one for Inzectors, although they're proxied, and one for Evils sooner or later. So I'm going to do 4 episodes on each. And this is like the season finale of season 1 of Meta Talk. And then season 2 is going to come out with Evils and Inzectors. So this is BYTorg 1990 signing off.